Hey guys, it's Catherine. I hope you all are doing well today. So today I had time to think about it, didn't know what I wanted to speak about, but as a person who suffers from mental illness, mine would be PTSD and depression. I wanted to talk to the black community because I am black about their viewpoints um, when they say don't claim that. So when somebody comes to you and says to you, you know what, I'm having a bad day, my depression is increasing, one of the worst things you can do is tell them to don't claim it. How can you not claim a chemical imbalance? It's a chemical imbalance. Like, we're not coming to you and say, you know what, I think I'm going to kill Jane up the street. That's not what we're doing. We're not saying, you know what, I'm going to just walk down the street and beat up Thomasina. I'm sorry, I can't think of the names right now. Nobody is saying that. What we're saying is like, you know what, my depression is increasing, whatever mental illness they have, and you're telling me not to claim it. Do you know that when somebody who suffers from mental illness comes to you and talks to you and tells you what's going on, when you tell them not to claim it, they feel rejected? That's deep, right? So let's take this further, right? Because I know some of you guys still can't relate. Let's say that the person you're with, you have done so much for, giving them money, shelter, food, have been a source of inspiration, have listened to their stories, have cried with them, and the minute you need them to pick you up from the side of the street because you ran out of gas, they tell you don't claim that. I mean, what can you do with that? That's the same thing as telling somebody with a mental illness, a chemical imbalance, not to claim it. Now, your tire, I mean, it could have been a freak accident. Your tire could have just blown out. Or you could have been driving with your tire flat for some time and just didn't get it changed. That would be something that was in your control, right? A chemical imbalance is nothing that anybody can control. It's not like, see, they prayed for it or wished upon, wished a star for it. They would more than likely just were born that way, right? Nobody with mental illness wants to walk around feeling crazy. So when you tell them to not claim it, I can't claim what's already mine. And I know it sucks because we're used to claiming, you know what, we're going to get $1,000. Do you know it's more likely to have a mental illness than it is to just get $1,000? Right. We claiming things that we more than likely might not be able to achieve versus something that we're probably born with, which is mental illness. Another thing I don't like the black community does is when they tell us to pray about it. Like, it's pastors have mental illness. Ushers have mental illness. The first lady got mental illness. The elders got, I mean, it exists. Do you tell those same people in those positions to pray about it? I mean, that's what I don't like. I don't understand how we keep saying pray it away, pray it away. Like, I pray just about every day, and I'm still sitting here with illness. And you do know why? Because it's a chemical imbalance. It's a chemical imbalance. Nobody can just pray it away. That's not how it works. Yes, the Bible does say faith without works is dead. You pray. I pray, God, please help me to relieve some of this tension. I say, please change how I look at things. Please do this. And then I try to put in the work to make that change happen. I don't say, God, get rid of this chemical imbalance. You know why? Because it's a chemical imbalance. And he can't do that right. At least not right now, right? So don't tell anybody with a mental illness, don't claim it. I can't help but claim what I've been diagnosed with, what I know is wrong with me. And it's, you know what, now that I just said that, it's very much dismissive. It's saying, you know what, I know you probably went to see a professional who probably told you that something was wrong with you. But I want you to listen to me when I say don't claim it. Although I probably have the same mental illness, if not something different. I mean, just because you don't want to get help for your problems, don't make it somebody else's burden by saying don't claim it. Don't dismiss them by saying, oh, just pray about it. Or say, you know what, you just need to talk to God. Or, you know what you gonna pay somebody for to listen to your problems? Because I came to you, you know what you told me? Don't claim it. That's why I'm gonna go to somebody who's gonna listen to my problems and possibly help me get my mind straight. Like, I can't make this stuff up. Listen, I love my black community. I love being black. It's nothing else that I would ever want to be is black. My husband black, my kids black, my ex-husband black. Everybody's black, 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 right? But one of the things I don't like about us is our ability to ignore what we need to address. Sexual molestation, rape, mental illness, our health. And we gladly accept the things that we need to ignore. We accept the child molesters, the rapists, the people who I'm trying to think of another example. I'm sorry, just my mind just completely went blank. We accept things that we need to reject and reject things that we need to not only accept but learn. Okay. Now y'all talk to me. Tell me, like, if you suffer from a mental illness, what's something that you had to deal with? What's something that somebody said that's really pissed you off? If you don't believe that you should go to a therapist or get help or get medications, tell me what it is you think you should do. Why do you think you should just pray about it? Why do you tell people to not claim it? I'm just trying to get some information. And of course, I'm going to go to my audience and maybe I'll have a different perspective. Let me know. Bye.